अस्सलाम वालेकुम दोस्तों, वेलकम है आपके हमारे यूट्यूब चैनल पाइपिंग नॉलेज में। टुडे वी आर गोइंग टू डिस्कस अबाउट द इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन ऑफ पाइपिंग रिलेटेड इंटरव्यू क्वेश्चन फॉर द पाइपिंग इंजीनियर एंड पाइपिंग सुपरवाइजर रिलेटेड टू द पाइपिंग वीडियो. नाउ द फोर्थ नंबर ऑफ वीडियो इज व्हाट is the mean by PWHT and why is required. The simple answer is PWHT means post weld heat treatment. Post weld heat treatment, when the finalize the welding, that need to be some treatment, that one is post weld heat treatment. This is done to remove the residual stress left in the joint, which may cause the brittle fracture. During the welding and the duration of the welding, some of the residual stress is generated in the joint, so need to remove the stress for the maybe because of this stress maybe the brittle fracture occurs, so is need to remove the stress. That process to removing the stress is the PWHT post weld heat treatment. Okay, the next question is why preheating is done some of the pipe before I start welding to slow down the cooling rate. Preheating means when you do the welding, that time need to be control your cooling rate, so need to be done preheating welding to slow down the cooling rate. Okay, why post heating is done some of the pipe after the welding over, means after the welding is completed, some of the pipes need to do post heating. The post heating is done because of to maintain the uniform homogeneous structure. That's why post heating is done. Is what is the preheating temperature of the carbon steel pipe if the pipe is more than 19.5 mm thickness? Means below the 19.5 mm thickness carbon steel pipe, no need to any preheating. But if the carbon steel pipe thickness is more than 19.5 mm, then you need to do preheating before you start the welding. Preheating temperature of the carbon steel pipe thickness is 19.5 mm and more, then is 80 degrees Celsius. Means if you have a carbon steel pipe and the thickness is 19.5, then need to do preheating, and preheating temperature is 80 degrees Celsius. See, the normal pipe, if you are working in the cold place like Russia or anywhere where the temperature is always minus, then any pipe you want to do welding, then need to your pipe minimum temperature is 10 degree. Okay, the next question is post heating is required. Post heating is required on the carbon steel pipe of the pipe is thickness is more than 19.5. So in the CS pipe, no post heating required for the carbon steel any kind of thickness. Means, or if you're working on the CS pipe, if your CS pipe thickness is more than 19.5 mm or 19.5, then you require preheating temperature. The preheating temperature is 80 degrees Celsius. Post heating, no any kind of post heating in the carbon steel pipe. The next question is what is the soaking temperature during the stress relieving of the carbon steel material. So during the stress relieving of the carbon steel pipe, soaking temperature is 620 degrees Celsius plus minus 20 mm. Okay, what is the soaking period during the stress relieving of the carbon steel pipe? कार्बन स्टील पाइप का स्ट्रेस रिलीविंग के टाइम पे जो टेम्परेचर होगा वो 620 एंड जो पीरियड होगा टाइम, हाउ मच टाइम इज रिक्वायर्ड फॉर द सॉकिंग टेम्परेचर, सॉकिंग पीरियड. सॉकिंग टेम्परेचर इज 620 बट द सॉकिंग पीरियड इज 1 आवर. तो द सॉकिंग पीरियड ऑफ द कार्बन स्टील पाइप ड्यूरिंग द स्ट्रेस रिलीविंग इज 1 आवर. ओके, नाउ what is the rate of heating and cooling during the stress relieving of carbon steel material? मीन्स रेट क्या है हीटिंग एंड कूलिंग का. तो द रेट ऑफ हीटिंग एंड कूलिंग ऑफ द कार्बन स्टील मटेरियल ड्यूरिंग द स्ट्रेस रिलीविंग इन 150 डिग्री सी पर आवर. मीन्स जो 1 आवर में जो टेम्परेचर चढ़ेगा वो 150 डिग्री सी एंड द डाउन भी होगा तो 150 डिग्री सी. अकॉर्डिंग टू दिस 620 इज योर टेम्परेचर that required 1 hour. When you reach on 620, then you stay 1 hour. After that again cooling down to 120. Means 120 means first of all 1 hour, 150, 1 hour, then next 1 hour 300, next 1 hour 450, next 1 hour and the 600. Then you stay 620 in 1 hour, then after 620 you come to 0. That is the period. Means shocking temperature 1 hour, but you taking a time for the reach of 620 and taking a time from reach to 620 to 0. Okay, next question is, what is the preheat temperature during the stress relieving of the alloy steel pipe? If you have a alloy steel, that what is the preheat temperature? In the carbon steel, preheat temperature is the more than 19.5 mm than 80 degree, but here in the alloy steel, preheat temperature required for 180 degree Celsius. वट इज़ द शॉकिंग टेम्परेचर ड्यूरिंग द स्ट्रेस रिलीविंग ऑफ द एलॉय स्टील? अगर आपके पास एलॉय स्टील का पाइप है तो उसमें शॉकिंग टेम्परेचर क्या होगा? द शॉकिंग टेम्परेचर ऑफ द एलॉय स्टील इज 720 डिग्री सेल्सियस and the CS 620 degree Celsius, but here the alloy steel 720 degree Celsius plus minus 20. What is the shocking period during the stress relieving of the alloy steel? In the alloy steel में shocking period कितना होगा? तो 2 hour. In the CS shocking period 1 hour, but in the alloy steel shocking period is 2 hour. What is the rate of heating and cooling during the stress relieving of the alloy steel material? alloy steel के मटेरियल का स्ट्रेस रिलीविंग के टाइम में जो कूलिंग और हीटिंग का रेट होगा वो क्या होगा? तो 100 डिग्री सेल्सियस पर आवर. विद द CS 150 डिग्री सेल्सियस पर आवर, बट हेयर इज 100 डिग्री सेल्सियस पर आवर. मीन्स you reach the 700 is taking 7 hours for that area, and then 2 hours for shocking period, and then going down again for 7 hours to 0. That is the process. Or the next question is, what is the post heat temperature of alloy steel material? एलॉय स्टील मटेरियल का जो भी मटेरियल होगा एलॉय स्टील का पोस्ट हीट टेम्परेचर क्या है? द पोस्ट हीट टेम्परेचर ऑफ द एलॉय स्टील मटेरियल इज 300 डिग्री सेल्सियस. बेसिक क्वेश्चन रिलेटेड टू द PWST, then must be ensure this all the question related to whenever you go for interview, because normally when you go for the interview of the piping and related welding work, then 100% this question is asked. Basically this question is quality control question also, but construction team also know about the shocking period and shocking temperature and the carbon steel and alloy steel. Okay, thank you for watching my video. If you stay safe, stay healthy. If you like my video, then share and